Hello, Pisces. I feel like I haven't been here with you in a couple of days, but I've just been going through so much, like I'm sure a lot of you are with the eclipse. It was just time to step away, reevaluate. I've been working a lot on my Instagram as well. It was horrible shuffle. Don't judge me though. But just going through a lot of changes. You can check me out on Instagram. You can also book a one-on-one reading by clicking the links in my bio. But we're going to do like a personal reading today. This one might not resonate with everybody. When I use the Kipper cards, it's going to be specific messages that come out about specific people or you in your life. But I feel like sometimes it's good to have these personal messages to give us an idea of how things are going to really unfold in our life, or any messages that Spirit would like for us to have. So on the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing lovers here. So we'll see if it's a love message or not. But Spirit, for my Pisces collective that is tuning in, what messages do you have for them? We have message of concern. I think the last time I used this Kipper deck that came up, some of you may have already received it. Toil and labor. Yep, this sounds like we're picking back up from that last message. I will link it above. What else, Spirit? Some of you are working really hard on a project or a situation, business. Mature woman. Okay. You could be that mature woman. We're going to be clarifying these cards. I think last time we did this reading, it was about a man. So, distant horizons. All right. We have adjudication. Privileged lady. High honor. And sudden wealth is back. On the bottom of the deck, we have the main male. Immediately what I'm getting, Pisces, is this particular character, we're going to call it a character, was very present in the reading last time. I feel like this particular character is now a little bit less present in your life. So although they came out on the bottom of the deck, they're not necessarily, yeah, Spirit's like, they're not necessarily in the mix. Because I think there's an issue going on between the two of you that requires some type of formal adjudication, solving of a problem, trying to figure out what is going on that could solve this situation. But we'll dive in deeper. But I do feel like there may be a wedge placed between you and the main male. Below him is the coffin card. And so this can be like a situation that you're trying to put to rest, or a situation that you are ready to let go of. But immediately what I'm getting from here with the cards that we do have, pulled a lot for you guys, is in that last reading, we were talking about there may have been an issue, a message that you sent, or probably already sent to them. They received it. And now there's this issue that they're seeing in regard to you saying, hey, I've been working way too hard. This isn't going anywhere. I feel like I'm not receiving what I am owed. I'm tired of putting all this extra work in. So that message was about all the toil and labor that you've been putting into the situation. The only difference is this mature woman wasn't here last time. The distant horizons wasn't here. So I'm going to look into what's going on here. We'll do kind of what we did last time. So Spirit guides, what is this message of concern for Pisces? What is this message of concern? I'm going to put it right here. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. One more, please. Tower. Devil at the bottom. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got to cover up those. Okay. So this message of concern was about you receiving equal give and take. So we're really picking back up from that last message about there being a devaluation and how you were treated, the fairness of a situation, how much you were being compensated for said situation, if it was a job. Maybe if this is about a partnership, there could have been issues as far as who was willing to help and who was not. But I see you, Pisces, really sitting in a very beautiful feminine energy of I'm going to take care of myself emotionally, and I'm going to focus on my own growth, my own business, my own situation. So you could have been the type of person in the past where you would put up with kind of other people's BS. You would not necessarily make sure that your cup is filled. You're very passionate, or I should say you're very compassionate. You're very sensitive to other people's emotions. Maybe you always wanted to keep the status quo. You didn't want to really rock the boat. But because you kind of pulled away from this situation that has the devil card at the bottom, there was some toxicity that was intermixed into this situation that you just don't really want to pay attention to. So I see you going in your own new direction. That message, though, that came through could have been an eclipse type of conversation where things really got thrown off. And because of that, you were forced to make a decision either to split up, break away, change the dynamics. And that's why I feel like this main male is now sitting off to the side of the conversation rather than being in the conversation, because in a lot of ways, Pisces, I just see this as you, whether male or female, kind of just deciding to focus on yourself. You're like, there's other pressing issues to be had. They received this message of concern. You told them how you felt. You said, hey, this is what's going on in my life. This is how I'm feeling about all this toil and labor. And because of that, it was really shocking to them that there was going to be this dynamic change. So that's the portion there. Spirit, tell us a little bit about this toil and labor that Pisces has been going through. Could be a job, could be a relationship, a business you're running, kids, strength. All right, beautiful. We have strength, 7 of cups, 8 of swords, and the 2 of cups. So definitely for a lot of you, this was a relationship. We don't know if this is a relationship that was about family, love, or work. But some kind of relationship, could even be a friendship, but I'm not feeling that energy too much with this card, because this is a very close kind of like intertwined of finances, relations, something of that nature. So it's giving more like family, love, or work. This relationship had you feeling a bit stuck because you were doing so much labor intensive work. You were feeling tired. You didn't have enough energy to give back to yourself. And you began to wonder if it's really worth the time, the effort, the money that you're putting into the situation. So your spirit guides told you, and for those of you still going through this, they're telling you to have hope that things will get better, to take care of yourself. The strength card went in the reverse, can talk about bad health. So really focusing on keeping your health where it is, mental and physical, doing things that are healthy for the heart. And also, I bought this beautiful crystal. I'll put the name of the crystal. I cannot pronounce it, and I don't want to say it wrong, but there's an emphasis this month in particular, or during Aries season, on the heart chakra. And so I picked that up yesterday from my local metaphysical store, and I just feel like Spirit is saying focus in on the heart chakra. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yes, we talked about this. 4 of Swords. This is the rest. This is the prayer. This is the meditation. This is really sitting back. And I see a big pull back from the situation. The Death card is here as well to show you that there is going to be a transformation of this situation. It will not be allowed to continue the way that it is. Something better is coming into your life, Pisces, with this Ace of Cups. Something more emotionally fulfilling. Something that will give you more joy. And I feel like it's going to impact your family. So there might be really beautiful news or an offer or some kind of, I want to say escape, but it's not an escape. It's just like a way forward out of this situation. But just continue to have heart. I think as I pulled so many of the ones that I read, I'm going to put those off to the side. All right. So we're going to look into, let's do Mature Woman. See what's going on here. Because this card was not present at the last reading. So I'm going to see if this is your energy, Pisces. Because, again, we pulled this fellow last time. And I'm seeing 2 people here who are having to really go through adjudication. This is giving me very much so 6 of Pentacles, balancing the scales, Justice card, energy. So this could have been a situation that started to come apart during the Libra eclipse, where there's this talk of balance, and it may have finally like struck a chord, or will strike a chord with this recent eclipse that we just had. So let's see what's going on, or who is this mature woman? Okay, this is you. Yep. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. What else, Spirit, about this mature woman? I'm not going to pull this, but this was flipped over in the deck. So definitely someone who's been introspective, been quiet, pulled away from a situation. Woo. This was a very heavy situation. Very connected to finances, home, roots. All right. So we got this King of Wands, Queen of Cups. So this is definitely you, Pisces. The bottom of the deck, you have your angels here that are helping to work and to assuage the situation. Assuage the situation just kind of means to like level things out, even it out, get it back into a place where you and this person are giving in a way that makes sense, that is healthy. This King of Wands here can be a very bossy person, a very demanding person, might be very passionate, handsome, you know, larger than life type of personality. But in this particular situation, you are being forced to kind of turn away. So I'm going to show you kind of how the cards lie. You're being forced to kind of turn away from what they were doing to focus on your emotions and also your own stability. This person could have been in a lot of ways blocking you from reaching more stability because there was this lack of reciprocity. There was this lack of give and take. And so this mature woman who's representing you in this particular case, Pisces, is finally receiving the balance that she deserves from this King of Wands, which is likely my main male here. So this could be an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. It does not have to be. Could be an entrepreneur, a business leader, a boss at your job. But this definitely is a soulmate connection. And this was a person that came into your life to teach you valuable lessons, to help you grow, even when or if the situation has felt very painful. And with the Magician card here, there's a call for you to really step into the power of your own divisiveness to be able to get through this, Pisces. So you're being asked to look at yourself and realize that you have everything within you that it takes to get to the next level, to transform this situation. But this situation caused you to go within, to really unfurl the parts of you that needed to detach. I just keep feeling the energy of detachment, detachment, detachment from this energy here. Okay. So then we'll go ahead and see what's up with this adjudication. For some of you, there may have actually been actual law involved. Sorry. Although said yes. There could have also been spiritual court. I've heard a couple of readers, it's very cute. They say spiritual court is now in session. This could have been literally your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors deciding that this person was not treating you right. They did not deserve your time. There is going to be judgment called upon this person is what I hear. And when we look at this card, this is a judge. This is the judgment card of the, of the Kipper. So there's judgment called on this person because of how they treated you. Tell us a little bit more about this judgment call, this adjudication between the two people. All right. Yes. The Queen of Pentacles comes out. The Temperance card comes back out. I love when cards repeat themselves because you can't make that up, Pisces. Like it's your spirit team telling you, no, we're working this out for you. Some of this is behind the scenes is what I'm hearing. All right. We got the Queen of Cups again. What's going on with this adjudication, my spirit? All right, we got the Six of Swords, the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, and what else? What else, Spirit, about this adjudication? Where's this going for Pisces? Where's this going for Pisces? Definitely going to clarify that Pentacles card. All right, so, interesting. All right, so what I'm getting again is this is you really having to have gone inward to make sure that you were taking care of yourself. The energy of the Queen of Pentacles is here letting me know that a lot of you, this was a job, this was a business, this was something that you were heavily, heavily involved in, that in a lot of ways, I think it was keeping you from a happy home life, because the Queen of Pentacles is like the mother card. She takes care of home. She takes care of family. And I feel like that part of your, that part of your life was in disarray because of this situation. Also, your emotionality, maybe your relationship with your children, the relationship that you were having with your partner, love relationships, right? Your emotions, maybe you were feeling extra emotional, you were crying, you were feeling depressed, like all of that energy is coming through here. Your angels, they have got your back, Pisces. They have got your back. They're like, this is not going to continue any longer. There is work being done in the background. They're not giving me much energy at all on the other person, though, so I'm going to dive into that. But the Six of Swords here is letting me know that you are going to be moving out of this situation. There's going to be a pathway that is created for you to get out of here. A way is being made that you cannot yet see. And that's where I see this here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, that some information is coming in about this situation that's going to really change everything for you. Some clarity, some truth, and the reality of where this situation was going is going to be no more. Then you're offered this opportunity to walk through the portal, walk through the gateway that Spirit has given you to be able to walk onto the other side. This has come after a lot of time of introspection, going within, doing the hard work, doing shadow work for a lot of you, because this was a very karmic situation in your life. And so shadow work forces us to have to kind of dive into the deeper trenches of our soul and figure out what was wrong in this situation. What was the karmic lesson that you were supposed to learn? What was the opportunity that you were supposed to grow from? And you found the light within, Pisces. When I look at the Hermit card, he's holding that lantern, and that lantern guides the hermit through the darkness. And so as you were going through this very dark situation with this person that brought you to your knees for a lot of you, that was very painful, that took your home life, your family life, your emotionality, and really crumbled it up into a ball, you still had this little lantern, this little light that helped you get through this. And I just see that it was such a difficult situation, Pisces. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit about the masculine figure or the other person in this adjudication? Okay. Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment. This is what they wanted. They wanted what you were giving. Eight of Cups, the High Priestess. Whoa. Five of Pentacles. Sorry. Ooh. Anything else, Spirit, about the other person that Pisces is dealing with? Page of Cups. Yep, they were only offering a small cup. Two of Pentacles. They were trying to juggle you and another maybe person, idea. All right. Let's check this out. All right. So at one point in time, Pisces, this situation that this other person and you were in, this was their wish fulfillment. If this was a boss, you were probably like a star employee, someone that they could really, like, they could trust, they could believe in. You were an asset to this company. You were an asset to this this business or whatever it was, right? People probably really enjoyed you, and because of that, the other person in this adjudication, in this judgment, really was happy with what they got. But when you turned your back on them, they are having to deal with the emotionality of walking away from a situation that once gave them joy. It no longer gives them joy. It's become somewhat of a burden because you have removed yourself. You saw through the BS. They tried to hide things from you, or maybe they just weren't completely black and white. They were a little bit maybe evasive or elusive about their intentions with you, Pisces. But when you left, because you saw right through the BS, because the High Priestess sees beyond the veil, you actually left this situation in a state of lack. You brought a lot of energy to the picture that now you have removed. So this person is feeling either like they don't have the money that they used to have. They're feeling maybe sickness. Some of them could also just be feeling like they don't know where to go from here. You used to be a person who would really coddle this person. Now you're kind of walking ahead of them and walking out. You're not necessarily feeling super great either, because you have had to still go through so much to get through this situation. But I see you being able to get out of here while maybe they're left on these crutches and maybe having a little bit of a harder time gaining perspective. But they too came at you with this cup. You know, they were like, hey, Pisces, would love to have you. You're such a great part of this situation, this marriage, this team, you know, within the family even. But now that you've walked away, they're having to balance out what is going to be their way forward. How do they make this work without you? Is this even going to be worth moving forward with? And they might feel a bit burdened, because when we see the Two of Pentacles, it's like someone trying to juggle a lot of things. You used to pick up the slack for this person. You were the one helping to juggle or balance the situation. And now they have to feel what it feels like. And so they're having to also call on their spirit team or their friends and family or, you know, whatever, for help and strength to get through this, because they're tired. But what it really is teaching them to see you in a different light. Their perspective, how they used to view you, the person that they used to know, the way that things used to be, it just is no longer that way. And I feel like now that you've assumed your role basically in this new life, in this new situation, you've commanded your presence. Remember, you were dealing with the King of Wands. You now see that this person is not feeling so hot. They're feeling like there's a lot of swords in their back. And this particular situation with the World card here, it's about to come to a close. There is a completion of this situation because the two of you have come to the end of the journey. So, you know, the judgment call was, hey, you weren't giving what they were giving. And now you're going to have to kind of reap the benefits, or reap the repercussions of the situation. Let me go ahead and shuffle these cards for you guys. And we'll dive into the last four. So we still have sudden wealth, which I'll show you again. We have distant horizons. We have the privileged lady. They might be looking at you like you are very privileged. There could be some jealousy involved and high honor. So I feel like these cards are definitely screaming Pisces. I want to say that you are about to come into, sorry, there's a really bad glare. You're about to come into a really big opportunity, Pisces. Whatever this sudden wealth is, you're about to come into an opportunity, into a blessing, into a job, into a new union, a relationship, whatever the case. This is a very positive, lucky card. You're almost going to be like, what? I can't believe this. And it's going to set you up, Pisces, to where you can actually go into this distant horizon. It's like, how many sails are on this freaking ship? The anchor is loose. You are no longer held back or tied down by this situation. You have been set free. And you are going to be living a more privileged life. And you're actually going to be upgrading your status in some way. Okay, so let's look into this. Let's look into this. Okay, tell me a little bit about, and this might be a little redundant, but we'll see. Tell me a little bit about this privileged lady. Why is this lady privileged? All right. You have Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. There could be some developments within your family, within a business, within your home. Okay. Some of you are looking into getting a new home. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay. So this can be a lot of things, Pisces. Some of you are moving into a new relationship. Some of you are moving into a new home and completely changing a direction. Like we said with the distant horizons, we are moving out of here. This is a slow and steady process though, so it will take you some time, but it is on the move and it is going to get there. It's a very, very determined card. Some of you are also seeing your business start to move forward. So remember that Queen of Pentacles, the business aspect, or your dreams, your desires, your home life, those were all kind of under attack in this situation. So I see those things starting to clear. Justice came, so definitely that Libra eclipse caused some big shifts, and they're still occurring for some of you, and probably still will be occurring for several months to come, of there being a balance of those scales. Justice is served was another reading that we just posted. I'll link that one for you guys as well. Justice being served is now how you move forward. You're building better. You're with a better team, a better partner, better collaboration. You see how to utilize your services in a new light. You have more freedom. But it did come with some emotional heartbreak, whether this is from you, from the other person, the situation, and that's to be expected. Because as you ascended into this privileged lady status, you know, and you started to receive, I would say, your due rewards, the other person had to go through some difficulties, but it helped you to really find that you are so protected, so just stable within all of the currents. You can kind of see the waviness of the ocean around him. There's a ship in the back, a little fish behind him jumping through the water. You are so solid because you worked on yourself. You went deep, Pisces. You went deep into the trenches of your soul. When you were that Queen of Cups energy, you were really giving and giving and giving and being a little bit too empathetic. Now you pulled back, and you finally are sitting in a place of a lot more authority and privilege. That's beautiful. All right, let's talk about this. Let's do the high honor. Let's do the high honor. What is this about for Pisces? What is this high honor, this new title, this new, I want to say this new rank that you have? Oh my God. I love the cards repeating themselves because it just shows you the power of tarot. That I'm not making this up, you guys. So you are going to be able to sit in the seat of emotional happiness in your integrity within your home, your business, your finances. You're going on a brand new journey to the other side, and you are looking fabulous, Pisces. You are looking like there is a sun that is shining on my back, and I'm walking into something brand new. So for some of you, this is a new job title. Some of you, it is a new title of parent. For some of you, this is a high honor of now I am a home owner. Some of you, it is now I am a new business owner, or I have a new job title. But it has something to do with your emotions. Spirit, tell me a little bit more. And it's a brand new adventure for you, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it is balanced. It is you receiving what you have been due for a long time. Anything else? Strategy and walking away from anyone who was not being true to you. Leaving this emotionally unstable situation and riding off into victory. You are literally left behind any sense of this is what I once wanted. I see you going on a brand new adventure, and you are starting to take your name, your honor, yourself to a whole new level, Pisces. Oh, I love this for you so much. Definitely change in title. All right, we have two more, Pisces. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I didn't even ask yet, Spirit. Didn't even ask yet. Where is this distant horizon, or what is this distant horizon for Pisces? Okay, so that's you walking away. So part of the process is Eight of Cups, how to walk away from it. There are many options waiting for you with the Seven of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Some of you are having a little bit of a hard time of letting go of the past. But there's more for you if you were to just let go. I know it might be a little bit scary. Emperor, so more stability, more autonomy over your life. Business owners. Some of you, I see you're going in a brand new direction where you've never gone before. as far as like maybe you've always worked a job that paid you consistently. You might be going into like a more freelance type of position. You have the Seven of Wands, which is showing protection along this journey. You're very protected, Pisces. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. Okay, so we'll get to that. Let's look at these cards that we have here for this distant horizon. All right, Pisces. So, in order to get to the distant horizons, you have to actually walk away. Some of you are in the process of walking away. Some of you have yet to walk away. Some of you have already walked away. So kind of put yourself where you're at. You're heading in this new direction that is unbound by the previous issues that you were bound by. You were dealing with a lot of negativity, people not understanding you, feeling stuck to a situation. Now you're so free that you're literally flying a ship into the sky, like living your wildest dreams, doing something that people probably said you could never do. It does require, though, that you let go of kind of what used to be, how life, the life that you used to have. I see the city behind them. So some of you are moving to new locations, and that is the distant horizon. And when you let go of what used to be, you will actually find that you have a much better chance of really making an impact in your life, because you chose to take that fool's journey, that jump, that change into this new reality. It is going to come, though, with some anxiety, some sadness, because there is obviously a lot that was entangled in this situation. But I want you to have faith and to trust your spirit guides that they are leading you in the right direction. When you look here at the Five of Cups, like I always tell you guys, the Five of Cups shows the 3 cups that are spilled, but the 2 cups that are still there. There is still this ability for you to find happiness, fulfillment, movement in a new direction, a new lease on life in a different place. But we have to work through the mental anguish of change, of maybe some lack of instability. There will still be good days and bad days. Journeys are not always easy, and journeys are not always just one and done. Like, you might start on this journey and have to go through some things as well. So kind of get ready for what that journey can entail. But with the Page of Pentacles being here, I know that you're heading into a brighter future. You can see behind the page that there's this golden sky. We've got this pentacle in our hand. So there's a vision that you have of what your future looks like. And it looks very bright, not to be cliche. But you have to keep your eye on the prize. Again, you're going to have a lot of options. So really sit down with yourself about where do you want to go? Where do you want your life to kind of transform? What do you want to receive? You're protected, but remember to always keep your wits about you and to always protect yourself. Keep your guard up. Don't go back to situations that once held you back. And then there's a couple ways we could look at these cards. You could be moving with a very, very strong partner. This could also be your energy, Pisces. But I see you moving away from that like Page of Cups, barely giving you what you needed. Devil energy to an actual place in your life where you hold authority, where you are balanced, where you are blessed, where you're really living your best life. You've done the shadow work. You're doing what makes you happy and what makes you feel whole. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card here that is letting me know that you were called to make this shift. And because you listened and because you did what needed to be done, you completed this cycle. You did the hard work, Pisces, and now you're free. The Justice card is below that. The Three of Cups is below that. Celebrating the success. Devil card, we're not going to pick them up because we've moved beyond that situation, okay? Wow, Pisces. Okay, we're going to do our last card here, which is the Sudden Wealth. And we're going to wrap up the reading. So what is this sudden wealth, this opportunity? What can Pisces look forward to? The Wheel of Fortune tried to pop. All right, so going in a brand new direction with the Three of Wands. Release of all of those old burdens with the 10 of Wands. So you're letting go, completing that chapter. You're about to be a lot more free. Queen of Pentacles, definitely walking into more financial abundance, into a more stable household, changing into a person who has more autonomy over their life. With the 9 of Wands, Spirit is saying don't give up. Sorry, there was a little bit of glare, but don't give up, Pisces. You are almost to the finish line. Don't let your fire run out. You have the Page of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords, with the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So what I really think this wealth is honestly an opportunity. For some of you, it is going to actually be finances, but I see stability. A lot of wands as well. Like all of these are wands cards. 3, 9, 10, and 4. So there is that celebration for a lot of you of something with marriage, a better and more committed relationship, a business, or a home for that sudden wealth. Again, like we said, putting down your burdens, moving past that toil and labor. I see you working to get to that new house, that new place, that new situation, that new car, where you feel more aligned, that new city. You are getting to the end of a really tough battle because you did the hard work and you did not give up on yourself. And you see that golden background again, okay? A lot of gold here, Pisces. All these golden backgrounds. You have the ability to really transform your life into something like brand new. You left or will leave or in the process of leaving behind a really, I don't know if I can say the S word, but a really crummy situation. And you're walking into more liberty, more freedom, more autonomy, more money, like for sure, more money. And I see you going after what it is that you want with more fervor. And no matter if people try to come at you with negativity, you're like, we're taking off and I'm going in a brand new direction. And there's this wall. Like I see anyone that's trying to charge after you, go after you, there is this stillness about this beginning for you. Tower at the bottom of the deck lets me know that this also was probably from the eclipse, a very sudden event in your life. And we're moving past this feeling of no return. The sun is shining in the background. So there is this ability for you to say, I went through a really hard karmic cycle and I walked out on the other side. And that sudden wealth is you finding within you the luck, the prosperity. 1-1, right? 1-1-1 is listening to your intuition, being on the path to your greatest version. This wealth does not necessarily just consist of money. This is you bringing in all the abundance into your life and living an abundant life. Wow, Pisces. That is beautiful. I'm going to pull one oracle for you guys because this reading is a little bit long. But we're going to send you away with one oracle, Spirit. If you could just give us... Oh, we got 3. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past to heal the present. Passion and pleasure, savor your life. Ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So this, Pisces, is just the truth. You have to leave behind the old situations in your life and go through the transitions and the valleys, the mountains, over water, through the air, like whatever it takes to get to the next place. But when you're ascending the mountain, that means you're going up. It means there is going to be a release of the burden. Get connected with water, hydrate, use water as a way to cleanse and heal and rejuvenate yourself. You're clearing past karma. You're healing your future lines. And as you walk into this new and beautiful beginning, Pisces, I see you really starting to enjoy life again because you've been going through so much. But you will enjoy your life again. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave you with that. I love you so very much. I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye, guys.